Good morning, guys and girls. It's another day of awful summer weather, and I can already see my camera lens is catching some raindrops, but that's how it is. Another day with rain. We had a couple of days with nice weather now, so we did at least get some spraying done. And I also got the opportunity to kill off the weeds on the west side field, and also a few fields back at the main farm and another farm. So I got one more field to do, but I'm waiting for some other different wind direction to don't kill off any carrots. Yeah, clean you off a little bit. So I wanted to start a video by showing you this one. This is a brush weeder that's meant to go on top of the row. It's brand new from Yding Smidia and machines. It's Denmark, Danish company. We got it last Friday actually, so we haven't tested it. Today is a Tuesday. But we are not going to test it until maybe Friday, because we sprayed yesterday, and now the spraying needs to work a few days until we come there and do some mechanical weeding. But it's a pretty simple machine, I think, even though we haven't tested it. The only thing I know is that we need to be two persons, one on the tractor and one needs to sit on the seat and control this sideways a little bit, because our seeder isn't going that straight, even though we run with a RTK. So in the future we might want to set up our seeder with the isobus or something to make it all straight. Yeah, so the brushes run on the side of the row, the crop runs between every brush. We need to narrow it a little bit. I'm thinking maybe if we run this 3 or 4 times per growing season, and we also had this frame that we tried out a few videos ago. You can adjust the speed on the rotors, so it runs the same speed as the tractors. You can adjust these measuring wheels, and that's pretty much it, I think. And you can sit there and control it sideways. So we will test this out hopefully this week. So the plan is to start taking first cut or first depth trenching maybe this week. As I said, I have already sprayed off any weeds and killed off everything on the fields, but now I need to mulch them or mow them. So we'll run over to the 313 over there and I will show you what we got. So we got a mulcher or a mower or whatever you want to call it. I think they're called the mulcher because they can help out clear some fields with the bushes and small trees and everything. So this is the one that I talked about in the end of my last video. We are borrowing this from our dealer. It's a Tenos. It's 2 meters, so it isn't the biggest. We have ordered one. I think it was 220, and that's an improved version of this one with a stronger steel and a little bit wider. And yeah, I don't exactly know what difference it makes, but it's stronger. I can tell you that. So, but cheers to our dealers that sent us this one, because they are not responsible for us not getting our own mulcher that we ordered 4 or 5 months ago. So we are lucky to use this one now and help us out. So if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen that I've already played around with this. a lot. Actually, I have spent some time around the farm and mulched down a few small trees on wetland before they grow up and become a problem for us in the future. So I have spent some time on this. Shut up. And that means I'm familiar with the machine, so it can tilt up and down. You see this? And you can also go outside, so we can work on the edges. I actually spent some time on the edges of a few roads too, so it makes it look a little bit nicer. So I wanted a machine like this for a long time to help us out and make everything look better actually, and also to mulch down the fields we're about to trench. So I'm not gonna mulch or cut some grass or trees back at my farm. We're gonna go to the main farm because that's where I started spraying on Friday. It's been 4 days now. It says that we need to stay about 4 days before it's okay to do anything with the field. So we'll run over to the main farm and we'll start mulching a few fields that we have over there. Okay, so I'm done with the first little piece. It's 0.5 or 6 hectares only. I also took a little bit on the edges around this field because the plan is to seed some cover crops or grass on it maybe late in July or early August. So I got 2 more fields behind the old silo. And I also need to go a little bit on a 3rd field up there and clean up some edges and make it better, because we also want to seed some cover crops there. So it's taking a while. It took me 1 hour. It's a fairly small unit, so it's gonna take a while, but I'm pretty confident I will be done hopefully today. Okay, it's the next day now, and as you can see, I got done with all the mowing, mulching, lawn mowing, whatever you want to call it. I know it's not a lawn, but... And today I'm in a 516, and I got the rotary trencher And if you look closely, you can see that we're taking off the shoe. That means that's because we don't need the shoe when we're taking the first depth, because the shoe is almost 30 centimeters high. So we take off the shoe and take the first cut without it. I say cut because it sounds better to say cut. So I'm entering the first field behind the old cow barn or bull barn, and I'm gonna take the first step now and see what it looks like. The only problem that I know of is bedrocks. Both these two fields will have bedrocks, so we have made a small nose. I don't know if you can see it. That will hit the bedrocks before the actual trencher. So I don't know where it is. I know that it's somewhere here, so better be a little bit careful. I will start a little bit away from the main trench. As you can see, there are some grass there left, and that's because there are soil from the main trench laying there, so it wasn't suitable for our mower to run through that. And I know it's very wet here, so I'll need to be very careful when I'm going there. I'm pretty sure I need to actually take it with the excavator, but I will try anyways and see how it goes. So the only problem with this is I need to start all the way on the end, and it will throw the soil in the main trench that I just cleaned, but I knew it from before, so I will have to clean that one more time later, maybe next year. Okay, so we can speed up a little bit, maybe go 800 meters per hour. I think I want to throw it, make bigger lumps. I can adjust the PTO, the power on the tractor and make bigger lumps and throw less. So we don't use any laser or controlling. It's just to make a depth, to break the soil up and do make a scratch in the soil actually. Next time, when you're done with the first depth on all the fields, we'll come here with the shoe and we will put the laser and the receiver, and then we will drive the second depth with the falling that we need, and we will write it on the paper or something and reuse the falling for next year. So this is the most basic and easy and maybe the most enjoyable work I can think of. It's just let the tractor do its thing. Sit here and watch. You don't have to do anything almost. Maybe it did just a little bit up and down if necessary. But it's basically to just make a scratch and take 50, 40 centimeters into the soil. So So I've been out here for about 45 minutes, maybe less, and I've already taken 6 lines. About to start on the 7th now. And at this speed I'm pretty sure I'm almost done by noon. And then I can jump over and start on the 2nd field, and it's a little bit bigger, and maybe tomorrow I will take that small field over where the tree liner is. So I got Kasmin over in the excavator. I don't know if you can see him from here, but he's out there and pulling up some trees that are about to grow too tall to handle with the digger, so we'll take them now so we don't have to struggle with them later. So as you know, we are running 6 meters between each line, and we have to, with this unit, we have to do it 3 times, 2 times in the summer to make it 90% ready. We like to have our trench lines about 1 meter deep. So the first step we will take now is 40 to 50 centimeters. And then we will come in 2 weeks and make it 80, 90 centimeters deep. And then it needs to freeze up, and yeah, the soil needs to freeze up, and the edges of the trench needs to be set. Yeah, how I want to explain it. So the trench is staying like it should. And then in the spring we will come here and do the tiling. Then we'll take 10, maximum 15 centimeters deeper and lay the pipe and leave it to dry a little bit before we come here and close up the lines, and then we'll start the field work, plowing and everything that you've seen in my previous videos. So I'm currently running at 360-70 RPMs on the PTO and about 1030 on the engine. And we're burning through 10 liters per hour. So in the tractor world, it's not that much power that needs to run this unit, but 10 liters. It's fairly low on a tractor. Alright, so I think I will put my drone up because the weather seems nice. it's done. The first field is done. 0.8 hectares. Took me 2.5 hours. And I didn't hit any bedrock, but I'm 80% sure where it is because I can see it in the main trench. So it's somewhere here in the beginning. But maybe it will be alright. I'm pretty sure maybe we have to dig around it, but we will see. So now I'm refueling behind the silo, and I will go over to that small field. It's half of a hectare, so it will take 1.5 hours maybe. But I need to make pretty short lines. It's only 50 meters maybe less. And then I'll jump over to that field over there and spend the rest of the day and a bit of tomorrow trenching that. So we'll go over there and start. So second field is all done, and I got 1 hour to start on the third and final field on this farm. So I'm heading over there now, and hopefully I will finish that tomorrow, and then I will start to prepare the field back home, or mow it and make it ready for trenching. So I think you know what's up now and how it's working and how we do things, so I will end this video now. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to check out all of my other videos. Remember to like, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and remember to check out my